All right, guys, in front of us is the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 Flash Print Bundle. This is awesome. We're gonna have a couple of great accessories that really just showcase how much, just how capable, I should say, the Ace Pro 2 is. See what else is on the box. There's some branding on the back. Here's actually what's gonna be in here. Pull us a little bit closer. Insta360 Ace Pro 2 with the wind guard. 2 batteries in here, which is great. Standard mount, a mic cap, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. USB-C cable, quick start guide. Then as far as what's actually included in the Flash Print kit is the Xplorer Grip Pro Kit. This is quite a big upgrade over just the regular Xplorer Grip. We'll talk about that as well. A big piece there is that it has built-in battery and some buttons that we could do for programming. You have your pocket printer. This is really, really cool. It basically turns your Ace Pro 2 into a Polaroid camera. We have a flip screen hood. This is gonna help out with some kind of ambient lighting, I guess we could say, and just make it easier to see the screen on the Ace Pro 2. And then really nice here is a classic leather case. That looks like it is going to be it for what is actually on the box. Let's go ahead and tear on into it. One of the things I really like about Insta360, if you've interacted with any of their products in the past, is just how nice their unboxing experience is. So take this off first, nice little simple tear. All right, we are first met with the pocket printer. We'll put this off to the side after we just check it over. So included in here is your pocket printer. This will go right to the bottom of the Xplorer Grip Pro. You're gonna get 1 roll of paper cartridge. Basically, it looks like it gives you around 10 photo papers total. USB-C charging cable, 1 adapter, and 1 carry bag. So let's put that off to the side. All right, this is pretty cool. A little nifty thing here. This is your leather carry case. And as you probably know at this point, Insta360 does do some work with Leica, which produces just pretty much the best lenses out there. But this just, actually, I love that smell of leather. Wow, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful suede in here. Not sure how well Insta360 Xi will pick that up, but the construction is great. You do have that nice little magnetic close. Insta360 loves their magnets, as well do I. Accessories here, lanyard piece. You could kind of wear it around your neck if you'd like to. Put that off to the side. Here's your Xplorer Grip, the Pro version. This is a kind of a must-have in my opinion over just the regular Xplorer Grip. Just upgrade and get this one. You do have a shutter button, wrist strap. There's a couple other things in here too that really make it a big upgrade. Here's your flip screen hood. And we mentioned this will keep the sun out of the screen, just make it a little bit easier to see. Last item in the box is actually our Ace Pro 2 8K AI-powered action camera with 2 batteries in here. Really nice to have. So let's go ahead and actually unbox everything a little bit more in detail, and let's go ahead and get that started. No better place for us to start with this unboxing other than the Ace Pro 2. And so again, this is one that has 2 batteries in it. We have 157-degree wide angle capture, active HDR. This makes all the difference, trust me, as well does the low light mode. This is just something that you really have to see in some sample videos out there to get a good idea of. 1/1.3 8K sensor. What else is included in the box? Your standard mount, mic cap, USB-C cable. All right, let's pop this sucker on open. There we are. This is really a work of beauty, to be honest. Nice hefty piece right here. There's our second battery. Some paperwork. Our clip adapter piece over here. And then I did mention earlier, this is one of the other mic guards. This one does not have any foam in it compared to the one that's already in here. You would just take this one off and pop this one on instead. And this is really if you're going to be doing some water activities. That way, mic adapter here right now doesn't absorb all that, but this one is a lot nicer looking and will help out much more with wind noise. All right, so that was everything inside of the box for the Ace Pro 2. We'll take off the lens and set everything up after in another video. Probably just one thing that I do want to point out, if you don't already know with the Ace Pro 2, you do have a screen that flips up and goes a full 180. That way you can do some vlogging. Really nice, beautiful screen on here. Clips in well, it's not gonna move around. You just have to push these little buttons in on the side for it to do that. Really just feels, it feels hefty, but it doesn't feel overly heavy. So again, that is everything included in the double battery pack setup right there. Make sure we don't lose this, that is important. And now let's go ahead and check out the pocket printer. All right, now moving on to the pocket printer. This is pretty much the big piece here that makes the flash print kit really what it is, on top of the Xplorer Grip and the other accessories as well. As I mentioned before, this basically will take your Ace Pro 2 and turn it into a Polaroid camera. That's something that some young people probably have no idea what the heck a Polaroid camera is, and that's totally fine, don't worry. All right, looks like we have a couple of accessories in here. Put that off to the side. Here is a nice little carrying cloth for it. Careful, kids. You'll poke your eye out. I have no idea what that is. That's probably an adapter. Put that off to the side. Have to just keep bringing out this knife. Great knife, Walmart, Ozark Trail, phenomenal knife. All right, USB-A to USB-C. Not a fan of USB-A cables anymore. I don't know why companies are still using them, but some paperwork. All right, here's actually your, this is, I'm hoping this is easy to actually set up. We don't normally do printers here anymore. It's just not a common thing. I feel like everyone does everything on just email and texting, really. No one's really printing anything anymore. But this is something that we're probably gonna have to install. This is actually fairly heavy, which again, I don't think is a bad thing per se, but we'll have to do some research and just double check how to actually set this puppy on up. It is USB-C charging, so we'll not have to worry about batteries or any nonsense like that. All right, a rather simple accessory, but this is the flip screen hood. And let's go ahead and check this one out. Not something that probably most people are gonna need to have, but I wouldn't rule that out. All right, here's your actual hood. Oh, interesting, interesting. Okay, so now I was under the assumption that this magnetically clips to the back. Let's see if it does. I could be wrong. All right, it doesn't. Okay, so this doesn't automatically clip to the back on the screen, so you will have to, it looks like there's some 3M adhesive on here, and that will probably allow it to just stay on there. It does pop up nice and easy. Love that, super satisfying. Some nice springs in there. Again, just pull up on here and everything pops out super, super easy. Feels super high quality. That is magnetic itself, ironically. So I think, yeah, we'll just have to double check once the installation process comes in. This is just gonna make it easier. You put this on the back of your Ace Pro 2, flip it on up, and now you have a nice little piece to keep some of that ambient light from distracting you.